As the sun starts to set, we're going to see how much light is left by the end of this early evening game here on the NFL on EA Sports. Michael Dixon with the honor of getting us started. And we're off and running from Orlando. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action in this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Lone back gets the handoff. And it's going to be about a 3-yard pickup in the end. Tackled there by Jerome Baker. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
2nd down now, 7 to go. Back to throw. That's taken in nicely by Brock Bowers. And he's going to get this up close to the 40 before going out.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
And he tried to power it forward, but I don't think he got it. Run play only gets back to the line, and that'll bring up 4th down.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against them. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
Less than a yard needed here on 4th. They're going for this. And on 4th down, that one won't work. It's incomplete. And that play doesn't get it done. We've got a turnover on down.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Kenneth Walker gets it for the first time. He's corralled after a modest 4-yard gain. Behind Diablo there on the tackle.
You know, that's a good run right there. Keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
2nd and 6 coming up here. From the 36. Headed out right. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop him. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
All right, first sack on the board on the first drive as a defense, and now we let the chess match begin. The adjustments begin, because we know pressure leads to sacks, and sacks in this league often leads to wins.
This offense looking to convert as they come up on 3rd down. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Throwing deep for the end zone. And this is caught. It's a Seattle touchdown. The Seahawks get a perfect start. They've gone up 6-0. It's a DK Metcalf touchdown. Point after up and good for Myers. And the Seahawks will jump out to a 7-0 lead. On now is Dixon to kick this one away. He's going to return it from a yard or two deep. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Throwing now from the gun. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. It's a gain of 22. And that's a Vegas 1st down. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield and a back who can show off his wheels.
New set of downs for him from the 46. Throwing now on 1st down. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he's tackled for a short gain. The rookie out of Colorado, the one to bring him down.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. Back-to-back carries here. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Now movement as somebody goes early. And for the first time today, we're going to hear from our officials. One of the most common penalties in the sport. And the reaction, it's the same every time, Brock. Frustration from the coach as they get backed up 5 yards. They're set back 5 by that false start. Now 15 yards to the marker. Looking to the air here. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. And they can go ahead and stay in that huddle. We're at the end of the 1st quarter. 7-0 is our score. More from this one right after this. Time now for the 2nd quarter. Raiders in possession. They'll have 2nd down as they look to continue this good drive. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. Offense up to the line fast. Now he'll throw off the play fake. That's caught at the 4. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get it to a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
And he's not going to reach the end zone. They bring him down at the 1. They're 3 yards closer to the end zone. Here comes 2nd and goal.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
That one's incomplete in the end zone. Thought he had a touchdown there. And that brings up 3rd and goal.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
And up now, running right. And he's in for the touchdown. The Raiders start to fight back with their first points of this game. Daniel Carlson on for the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Raiders tie this game 7-7. Carlson all set now for the kickoff. To return this, Rashid Shaheed. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. First play of the drive. Here's Walker. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
This offense will take that from their ground game every time. But I know, because I've been around this league a long time, runs like that, they're really hard to come by. It takes everybody, and maybe a little breakdown there on defense, too, to take advantage of.
1st down, and they go right back to him. He'll cobble together a yard there. That was Tyree Wilson in on the tackle. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
You know, Kate, I like to call these body blows. Body blows. You got to be committed to running the football. Even if it doesn't move the chains, I guarantee you that wear and tear will pay dividends later.
He gets it complete to Kenneth Walker. It's a pickup of 11. And it sets up Seattle with 1st down.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
That brings us to the 2-minute warning in Orlando. The Seahawks driving for a score and a halftime lead. First and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Back to throw now. This complete to Colt. They get 22 on that one. And the Seahawks will have a 1st down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
And he'll get down to the 21-yard line before he stopped. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
2nd and 3 now. Running with Walker again. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line. It's a gain of 4 there. And it sets up Seattle with 1st down.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that 1st down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
All right, set now. 1st and 10. They'll run it from the gun. Manages just a yard on 1st down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
You know, when receivers have room to operate, that's a play that can totally gash a defense. But, Kate, when you get down here in the red zone, it becomes so much tougher because you have a whole lot less space. And, in fact, you'll see defenses swarm like that one just did.
Finds Smith and Jigba. And he's going to be tackled, but still all the way down to the 6. The Seahawks calling for a timeout. So they're 1st and 3. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Hand off to Walker from the gun. And he gets a few on the plunge forward. Now Seattle going to call it 2nd timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
the Raiders' 3-yard line.
So from the 3, here's 2nd and goal. Walker has nothing on that run. They stand strong and stop him at the 2.
Well, you haven't given up the goal line yet, but this offense is moving closer and closer. Now might be the time defensively to get a little more aggressive, try to stick them with the loss, and make a difficult 4th down decision.
They've held him out twice. Here we go, 3rd and goal. Throwing from the gun here. And he carries it in for the touchdown. The Seahawks take the lead just before halftime. Myers to add the PAT. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Seahawks break that tie and now lead by 7. On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Tucker now on the return. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. Only 17 seconds left for him as they begin this drive. To throw here on 1st down. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Pass play now. And that's incomplete with 7 seconds left. Time for 1, maybe 2 more snaps.
Any DB prefers a highlight reel interception with just forcing an incomplete pass. But as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible on the play, he gets his hands on it and made sure it wasn't completed.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Looking to throw. And there's your man there. It's intercepted. Reek Woolen with the INT. I don't know what to be impressed by most, Brock. How effortless he made it look to throw it that deep, or how effortless the cover man made it look to get that far down there and haul in the interception.
How about we just marvel at both of them? You call a deep pass like that again on the next play, it could go to the end zone. But this time, it is a takeaway.
He's back to throw. First play, he's going for it to the end zone. And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done. Incomplete. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate, Scott, Brock Heward with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. Carlson all set now for the kickoff. Shaheed now to return. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Airing it out to start this drive. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Intended target there was Jackson Smith and Jigba. So it's second down coming up.
You hear defensive coaches preach this all the time about not giving up the big play. Keep everything in front of you. They're going to need to stay vigilant because he's definitely a receiver who can take the lid off of a defense.
Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. They'll go with Walker on the counter. And this defense offering no room at all up the gut there. No gain. Tracked down by Robert Spillane. No gain on the play, and they still need 10 now on third down.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
To the air, third and long. Connection made to Smith and Jigba. And he's down after getting this up to the 41. Pickup of 12 on that play. And the Seahawks will have a first down.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
They send a man in motion. Back to pass on first and 10. Flush down now to his left. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down.
Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. Rather than force something with no one open or risk a turnover, he wisely just threw it away.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. That's caught. Rashid Shaheed makes the play. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. They pick up 20 yards there. And it sets up Seattle with first down. Now an inside give to Walker. And that's good for a gain of 5. Tracked down by Robert Spillane. Give him 5 on that carry. Bring it up second and 5.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine. And that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost when he busts those tackles.
From the 34. That's caught. Here's that Charbonnet. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on second down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about third down at all.
To the line we go. They're set, first and 10. Walker now from the gun. It is charged towards the line. It's right around 3 yards.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
Second down now, 7 to go. Staying with Walker. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And the Seahawks will have a first down.
First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Running left, here's Walker. And he'll take this only to about the 11 before going down. 3 yards on the first down play, and that brings up second and 7. Fakes the handoff, now to throw. He rolls to his right. And the coverage just too good there. Didn't find a throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. Third down coming up.
Look at the coverage on that play, Kate. I love that. That is textbook defense right there. When the quarterback escapes the pocket, man, you got to find somebody. You got to go get sticky on your offensive guy. It's exactly what the secondary did, and it forces the throwaway.
Throwing on third and long. He brings it in. It's a Seattle touchdown. You should know this by now, Bob. I don't know if you're a Broadway guy, but there's a lot of names that belong on the playbill for this lead we've got here, but his name belongs on the marquee as he brings in his second touchdown grab.
Yeah, a bunch of contributors all throughout this roster. No, not a Broadway guy. And with 2 scores now, it's what, a 2-score game? Yep. Easy to see he's been one of the key actors throughout.
Appreciate the honesty. On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Return starts from the goal line. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Throwing now off play action. Oh, put some heat on this deep ball. Left side. An alert play defensively there. He got a hand on it to tip it away. That makes it 2nd down. Wanted to fit that one into Devontae Adams. And it's going to be 2nd down. Here's a throw. He's trying to go deep again. And the big hitter will not be reeled in. That's incomplete. And that would have made for an impressive catch on our final play of the 3rd quarter. So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Setting up a throw. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Seahawks take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season.
Well, obviously not the cleanest game with now 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out, you throw an interception, but you got to go get it in that next series. You got to put these interceptions behind and press forward ahead.
And they bring him down around the 34. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on 1st down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. A give up the gut to Walker. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. A gain of 2 follows up a gain of 1, and now they're left with 3rd and 7. Now they'll throw out of the gun. Along the sideline, he brings it in. They say he got the feet down, too. Excellent work. That play good for 17 and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Working inside the red zone. Dumps it off to his running back. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Well, there was never a play in any playbook I ever saw designed for a lost yardage play when you throw the ball. But if there's any solace, at least it was 1st down. A couple more chances to make up for it.
Throwing on 2nd and 11. This one's cut. Oh, he loses the football. And this is going to stay with the offense as he makes the recovery. Almost the impact play this defense was searching for, but they could only get half the job done, partner. Fumble forced, but they couldn't recover.
I'll tell you what else it forces, though. That coordinator, that play caller on the other side, now got a little bit of doubt about his ball handlers. Got to have better ball security than that.
So a crisis averted a moment ago, but their reward, a really tough 3rd down here. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of third downs just like that.
We reach the 2-minute warning from Orlando. Seahawks moments away from win number 12. Right on the doorstep now. Here's 1st and goal from inside the 1. Walker can't push it across. They make the stand. It looks like they might have stopped him a little bit behind the line, too.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks make it a 3-score game in the 4th. Myers to add the PAT. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Seahawks stretch their lead to 21. On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Tucker now on the return. Big lick from the coverage team there. That's going to stop the return before it can get to the 30.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Running this one left. And he's able to maneuver this up past the 30. Halfway there on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5. From the 31. That's knocked away by a defender. Incomplete. Devontae Adams, the intended target. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up. They'll try and pick this up on the ground. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. Clock working against him here as they hurry to that line. Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49.
Kid, I can promise you that's one of those play-action plays they've repped over the week during practice that both quarterback and tight end went to bed last night thinking, man, I hope this one's called. And when it is, I hope we have just a little space to operate. That play-action works beautifully.
Oh, no, they get him yet again. Rick Woolen with the INT.
There's some serious self-scouting going on right now. What is this quarterback not seeing that has led to these 3 interceptions in just this game? And then overall, what is this offense doing that has this defense clued in coverage-wise to every route combination they're trying to throw?
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Oh, look at this. He's setting up to throw. Launches one deep downfield. That's grabbed inside the